Welcome to the Raising Smart Kids podcast. I'm your host, Yang Pratt, and each week we'll explore ways in which the arts can help you raise a smarter kid. I'll be sharing ways the arts can propel your child's learning and interviewing top artists, educators, and entrepreneurs. These guests will share why the arts are so very important to your child, along with actionable ideas you can easily implement into your already busy schedule. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast here on iTunes and share us with a friend. For extra tips on raising smart kids, head on over to artsmartparenting.com and click on the Live tab. Welcome back to the Raising Smart Kids podcast. In a previous episode, we discussed many reasons why the arts are important for your child, such as increased academic achievement, school involvement, and community service. Today, we're switching gears and talking about you. What are your thoughts and beliefs about arts education? And what can you do as a parent to ensure that your child has access to the arts? Let me share a few stats regarding public opinion of the arts. In 2006, the National Assembly of State Arts Agencies published a document entitled Critical Evidence: How the Arts Benefit Student Achievement. On page 7 of the article, written by Sandra S. Rupert, there are some really shocking stats on parental beliefs about arts education, despite dwindling arts programs across the country. The stats I'm going to share with you today are based on a May 2005 Harris poll about the attitudes of Americans towards arts education, which was commissioned by the Americans for the Arts. It revealed 93% of Americans agree the arts are vital to providing a well-rounded education for children, which represented a 2% increase from the previous study. 86% of Americans agree an arts education provides and assists the improvement of a child's attitudes toward school. 83% of Americans believe that arts education helps teach children to communicate effectively with adults and peers. 79% of Americans agree incorporating the arts into education is the first step to adding back what's missing in public education today. Isn't that interesting? Americans think there's something missing, but yet no one's found a way to put it back in. 54% of Americans rated the importance of arts education as a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. And 79% of Americans believe that it's important enough for them to get personally involved in increasing the amount and quality of arts education. While this data is from 2006, it in no way diminishes what the American public feels about the arts. If anything, it reminds us about the state of the arts in our schools today and causes us to wonder why we're moving further away from arts and education and not closer based on the support from the public. Interestingly, the publication points out that the advent of the No Child Left Behind Act puts arts education on equal footing with other subjects such as math and science as a core subject, which contributes to improving student learning outcomes. As a result of the No Child Left Behind Act, 49 states have established performance standards for the arts, and 43 states are required to offer arts in schools. States integrating the arts into their curriculum have reported positive and documented improved student achievement. Despite the fact that Americans and most parents believe that the arts are important in education, it seems our kids today have much less access to the arts than in years past. What's going on? And what can you do as a parent? Be vocal about your child's ability to access the arts in schools. From teachers to school boards to your local legislators, let them know that the arts are important to you and need to be part of your child's education. Seek out activities for your child outside of school. In previous episodes, I've shared tips on finding dance and karate schools in your communities, as well as making practicing music a little easier. Use these shows as guidelines to find activities in your community. Get involved in the arts yourself and share the experience with your kids. Find fellow arts-minded people in your community and create opportunities for families to celebrate the arts. Or find local businesses that are arts-based and help them spread the word about the importance of the arts. The benefits of the arts are too numerous to list at this point in our show. But as a parent, you hold the key to helping your child be more successful, more involved, and more confident through the arts. From my personal experience, the confidence and self-esteem which is fostered through the arts transcends those arts classrooms and infiltrates the way in which our kids view themselves and interact with everyone and everything around them. Thanks for tuning in to the Raising Smart Kids podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share us with a friend and leave us a review here on iTunes. Be sure to head over to artsmartparenting.com for free updates to help you raise a smarter kid through the arts. And if you're looking for more ways to propel your child's learning, join me each Wednesday for a free live webinar where you'll discover how your child learns best, how to supercharge learning, and the often hidden mismatch between teaching, testing, and your child. Sign up today at artsmartparenting.com and click on the Live tab. Stay tuned for upcoming episodes where I'll be sharing tips and tricks to incorporate the arts into your already busy schedule, and expert interviews with artists, educators, and entrepreneurs on how the arts can help you raise a smarter kid. Until next time, I'm Young Pratt, your partner in raising smart kids.